Today's another day. Got my Everyday's Leg Day shirt. Leave me a comment. Like, is my wife right? Is this a stupid shirt? I made it in like 5 seconds on a website and had them ship it to me. Let's see, I did 405 double back squat on Monday. Then yesterday I got to 365 triple. That's just what the programming was. Back squat. Haven't looked at today's programming, so I don't know what today's gonna be, but I know we're gonna do some sort of legs. Some sort of legs today. I wonder if it's gonna be front squat. But no, I don't do deadlifts very much. Big reason why is it kind of gets in the way of clean and jerk technique. Actually, no, not technique. It's like when I'm doing a lot of deadlifts, my technique gets a little thrown off. So I try not to do too much deadlifts because my technique on my clean and jerk gets thrown off. Whew. Wednesday, hump day. Less people here today. People come when it's convenient, and then don't come when it's not convenient. Like a Wednesday is usually less people here. Like, oh, I already came Monday, already came Tuesday, skip Wednesday. Nope. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Try to come all the time. 5 days a week. A lot of people think, Dustin, how do you go 5 days a week? I don't know. How do you not? Is that funny? Like, I do so much Olympic lifting. It's just so much fun for me that when I don't come, I feel weird. Body's all thrown off. My day's thrown off. Now, granted, I didn't start here. You know, 1, 2, 3 days a week. Totally fine. But then, when you work up 5 days a week, your body gets used to it and you'll crave it. What's also fun is you'll also see the same people when you're here, they'll be here lifting as well. You'll be like, hey, good seeing you again. Like, I know a few people here, don't really even know their names. Isn't that funny? All right, what's the programming today? What's the programming today? Programming is, today's Wednesday. Front squat. Front squat, then snatch, then clean and jerk, then clean pull, then press. I don't know if I've ever told you guys, but every day's leg day, every day's snatch, every day's clean and jerk, and every day's a press. So I'm very pumped. On the day I wear my brand new shirt for the first time, I get to do legs. Well, it's kind of a normal thing to be able to do legs because I do legs 5 days a week. When you think about it, you walk 5 days a week, don't you? No. You probably walk 7 days a week. Pick up things. I don't know. I just think if you do your legs 5 days a week, honestly, you're never sore. So the people that do 1 day a week, like crush their legs, number one, they don't get nearly the amount of volume that I get because I do it 5 days a week. But number two, they're sore for 6 days of the week after that. And then the day that right before they start feeling better, they're like, okay, my legs are feeling better. Then they go right back to doing it all over again and crush their legs, so they're going to be sore all over again. Kid you not, the more legs you do, the less sore you'll be. Like I did 405 on back squat on Monday, 2 days ago. Wasn't, I don't know, feel, oh man, that was a good workout, but I wasn't sore. And then yesterday did 365 back squat by 3. My legs feel like I didn't even do anything yesterday. they're so used to all the work, which I think is where you want to be. All right, here we go. So, what was the weight? Where'd I put my phone? Yeah, you guys will see I'm terrible at math. My numbers disappear in my brain. All right, front squat, 256, 295, 315, 345. What? Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. That sounds a little crazy to me. This programming. Whew. I mean, at least my legs feel okay, but the programming's telling me to go up to 345 on front squat. It's like my one rep, no, close to my 1 rep max. All right, well, I wouldn't know if I can do it unless I try it. I didn't think I was gonna get 405 on Monday, but I did, so that was good. All right, so for these ones, I face away from the camera because I don't like backing up to the rack. But every day's leg day, so I warm up with the front squat with the lower weight and just sit in the squat. The hard part is keeping your chest up and your shoulders with the bar resting on it and your elbows up. Ow, that hurt. Dang it. Jacked up my hand. Jacked it up Saturday and just scraped it on the bar. Oh well. That's what these tests are for. Just kidding. All right, so what am I doing? Was it 265 by 4? You can do it. One good thing about doing squats first is you get them out of the way. You get them out of the way. So then you have a 245, 260, maybe more. I'd much rather do squat or clean and jerk and snatch first because that's more fun. But when you think about it, if you save it for last, the back squat for last, and then your back squats are killing you. And it's much harder to hit. All right, so every day is leg day. Okay, I'm supposed to hit 4 here. I try not to hurt my finger. Like I said, I jacked it up. It's like tore the skin off and everything. All right, here we go. 4 at, what is this, 265? 4 at 265, front squat. My body definitely does not feel awake yet. Like I hit those, but this should be much easier than that. All right, 295 is next. Well, actually 292 is next, but we don't go down when you're rounding. So we go up. All right, every day is leg day. Who else does leg day every day? Whew. Okay, so it goes from 4. We'll grab a little. No, I got a towel here. From 4 reps. Now it's 3 reps, which very happy. At least my body feels like it's not awake yet. I should probably go run or something. Get my body to wake up. Fingers messed up. All right, was it 295 for 3 front squat? Man, it feels like I gotta run or something, like my body's not awake. Yeah, just trying to get my body awake. That's weird. Isn't that weird? Probably, like, I want to go run right now. Go over there and get my adrenaline going a little bit. But I got the camera already set up. And reason why, I just feel like my body, I don't need rest as much as keep my engine going. As soon as the engine slows down, then I have to warm up all over again. All right, let's do it. 295 by 3. 295 by 3. Let's do it. That was okay. And big reason why I don't pause or go slow is because when you're doing a clean and jerk, you want to stand up fast. I know there's a good place for going slow, but it's not programmed, so I don't do it yet until it's programmed. Right now it just says just to do the squat, so I figure go a little faster. So I think it's like 308 is the next weight. But that's kind of, I don't know, kind of boring to put those on when you're 3 red plates look so much better than greens and yellows and extra change plates on. So we'll see how I do at 315 by 3. I'll take a breath. While I'm taking a breath, I gotta go find some 5s and 2.5s. But they're usually over on this. Yes, they are on the Smith machine again. For some reason. Got them. Here we go. All right, so I don't rest as much when it comes to squats as I would clean and jerk and snatch. Big reason why it's not as technical or not as many movements. It's just up and down with the squat. So, all right, here we go. Let me get a little chalk. My hands have been slipping, even though I'm not really gripping the bar. I don't like my hands being, I don't know, greasy or slippery. I like it to be able to grab wherever I want it to grab. All right, here we go. 315 front squat. Let's try 3. We'll try 3. Let's see how it goes. 315 by 3. Front squat. All right, body, you can do it. Every day's leg day. $315. Wasn't bad at all. Okay, so is my next weight 345? Let me double check. I think I got to do 3 again, but I mean, my legs are feeling pretty solid. Happy about that. 349. Sorry, no. 339. I'm supposed to do by 3, but I think it'd be much easier if I just did 339, 345. Because you can't round down. The 340 sounds, that's okay. Let's just do 345. No idea how many I'm gonna get. I feel like I should at least be able to get 1. All right, 345. Front squat. $345 front squat. $345. So yeah, I went one of those print on demand, and I made up this shirt. Every day's leg day. My wife, I showed my wife, and she just laughed and said, that looks ugly. So maybe it means for me, I just like wearing it because I like embarrassing her. I don't know, something like that. All right, 3:45. Let me catch a breath a second. 3:45. We're supposed to do 3. Let's try it. And I try to think ahead. Not always I'm good at it, but if I have to dump the weight, like drop it, I don't want to hit my chalk and then I have to clean it up. So I'm moving my chalk just in anticipation of having to drop this weight. But we'll never know until we try it. 3:45 by 3. 3:45 front squat by 3. All right, you gotta get fast. Drive it up. Good grip. Elbows high. 3:45 by 3. Yep, that's, I don't want to do a third one. That would not, probably would have dumped it if I would have got a third one or tried. I mean, I might have gotten it, but the way that last one felt, I mean, it wasn't bad. Really did not see myself doing that today, so I'll take that as a win. 3:45, yeah. 3:45. Okay, I'm gonna learn from my mistake yesterday. Took off too many plates on one side and dumped the bar like an idiot. So I come over here, take these off first. It's okay to have 2 plates on one side. The bar won't dump when you have 2 plates on one side, but I think yesterday I was telling everybody about, it's just weird how our calendar, our calendar that we go by, has 12 months, when before this calendar came out, there was 13 months. You guys know that? I had no idea. I never taught that. Just really weird how there are calendars, or has been calendars, that were 13 months that had a total of 28 days. Where's my phone? What's 13 times 28? 13. Let's see. 13 times 28. 364 days. But you think about it, October is the 10th month, but isn't Octo like 8? Why would Octo be 10th month? And why would December, the 12th month, be December, which is 10? So they changed everything. But then I learned that apparently there was a pharaoh or king or somebody, Julian, that wanted to have his own month. So he made up July, because King Julian or something like that. Then there was another, like August, I think it was like a king or something, his Augustinian or whatever, but he wanted a month too. So anyways, that's why we have Caleb. What's up, brother? I love the shorts.
Thank you, brother. Every day is leg day.
Every day is leg day. There we go. But yeah, we have random names for random months that don't seem to fit. And then random days throughout the month. One month has 28. One time every 4 years, it has 29 days. Then it has a 31st day, or 31 days, 30 days. It's just weird. So anyways, I just was talking about that yesterday. But then one other thing, it's April Fool's. That's why I got on it. So yesterday I was talking about why is winter, the new year, why is the new year started in the middle of winter? You would think something new would be starting up like the spring. You think a new year should be the spring time, right? Not the middle of a season. But then you look at, it actually wasn't always, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just warming up with the snatch. It actually wasn't, New Year was not in the middle of winter. It was actually the end of winter as a new year. So, April 1st was always the beginning of the new year. If the new year started April 1st, and whoever wanted to change the calendar, try to get people away from believing the new year starts April 1st, how do you get the people who are still stuck in the quote-unquote old ways of April 1st being the new year, changing it to January 1st? How do you humiliate them into thinking the new year that they're wrong? Well, you make a name for them. You call them something. Well, what do you call somebody on April 1st? April Fool's Day, right? April Fool's Day. I mean, I'm not making this up. Like, this is the history. It's 100% true. Where's my phone? 100% true. There were 13 months, now they're 12. You could look that up. I'm not making that up. Just really interesting, but oh well. Let's get back to lifting. All right, so we got snatch on Wednesday. I got the front squat. I'm super, that's not, I could change. So what I do is my programming, I've been doing the same programming for probably 2 years now, and I keep track of what I hit, right, what I actually did. Last time I did 325 by 1, last time I went through this programming. So this time I did 345 by 2. I guess everyday leg day pays off. All right, so we're just doing snatch, doubles. Piece of cake. Oh God. My goodness, what's up? 165, 190. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Did I ever tell you I love snatch? My favorite lifting. Man, absolutely love snatch. I got more plates over there. Here we go. So my favorite thing to do is snatch. Probably because my body's good at it. I enjoy doing it, and my body kind of fits it. But in the end, oh, that's weird. Was that mine? That's weird. Somebody left garbage. I usually don't leave garbage. I clean up my entire space, but yeah, so today's just doubles. So I'll be doing doubles, snatch doubles with no hook because of my hand being all jacked up right now. I'll do doubles with no hook grip and then no straps until I really need to. All right, 160, is this 165? Let's do a double. 165 double, no hook grip. My hand is jacked up. Big reason why, if you can see that little cut, that cut right there, when I put my thumb, that's where it rubs. So don't do it, just double. No hook. Let's see how it goes. So I try to think about my technique when it's a lower weights. Try to think about and focus on the technique because I need my hands to keep moving up, get the bar higher, rather than just dropping, keep my hands moving up. All right, here we go, double, 165. Try to get moving high so that you keep your hands going up. And it's interesting because it's heavy, but the momentum is going. If you just get a little bit of more pull, where your hand just keeps moving, you don't need a lot of force because it's already moving. Kind of like a car that's rolling. If it's already rolling, you don't have to push it too hard. To get a little more momentum, same thing. All right, what do we got? 189. We never go down, so 190's too, I don't know, simple. So we're gonna go to 195. 195 double. I'll do no hook grip again. 195 double. Here we go. All right, so what is it? It's almost February. Almost February. And if you're still going to the gym, congratulations, because by February 1st, half these people are going. People here, this is how it normally is. Nope, it's definitely not that normal. And the people who have no clue what they're doing, they usually give up. But people who maybe get a trainer, and no, I don't ever want to train anybody. Not so I love lifting. But get a trainer, get somebody, work out with them, they get encouragement, they learn what to do, what not to do, works out well, and they keep coming back, and your body life changes. Get another. So I have a lot of rental properties, and so I get a lot of spam calls from the areas where they are, so I get a lot of spam calls, so I don't even answer. All right, so I'm going to do a double here with no hook grip. Sorry, ladies working out in front of me, I try not to lift when somebody's doing that. I'd feel awkward if somebody's facing me if I was doing that too. All right, here we go. She's done. 195. No, I don't face the mirror because it throws me off. 195 double. No hook grip. Let's see. Big pull. Keep those hands moving. Should be better than that, but without hook, like I should be able to power it, but without hook grip, it makes it harder. The bar starts to roll in your hands. If you're grabbing it like that, it just rolls out because your fingers got to get stronger. Okay, 195. Do it again. A little better. I think I'm supposed to get to 230. If I get 230, I'll be happy with that. In fact, did I do Monday? I did 230. Okay. 203 is next. 220. 203, 216. So you round up, and then 230. Doubles, piece of cake. So we're gonna try 205. No hook grip, but it's just harder. You get heavier. One day last week, I think I did 220. No hook grip. I guess that's the benefit of hurting your hand. You're forced to do no hook grip, and then maybe your hands get stronger. That's probably what it is. All right, here we go. So I'm only doing a double. It's actually not that hard. I don't have that much huffing and puffing. So I'm almost ready to go again. And nope, I don't do any sets of Instagram. I don't even look at my email or anything. I don't want distractions. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I was blowing my nose. Sorry. All right, so we got 205. Was 203, but I don't have 3 pounds in weight I could put on, so we never round down. Always round up. Okay, I'm gonna hit my lift before this nice lady in front of me starts doing her lifting. I don't have to bother her. All right, every day's leg day. 205. No hook grip. Snatch. Let's see. Big pull. Hair everywhere. All right, whatever. All right, 205. Big pull. Keep those hands moving. not bad. Wanted to do power, but I didn't feel like the bar went high enough, fast enough, so dropped. I gotta move my feet faster though. I should pick up my feet. All right, 205 double. One more. You didn't see it, but I felt it. My right hand almost let go of the bar. As soon as I had good contact, almost let go of the bar. All right, so we got, my workout partner next to me is on a good phone call. Yeah, apparently he's having a good conversation. Really? He's excited. All right, so I'm supposed to do 220. I don't know if I'll be able to get 220 no hook grip, but we can try it. I could have swore I got one at 220 last week. Hey, somebody else doing clean and jerks. Excellent. Awesome. And he's got fast elbows, which means he caught it really well. Which, while I'm resting a second, I'm going to grab, there it is, my band, and warm up my rotator cuff. Be able to catch. It wants, this is as far as I go. When I get a band, there we go. And this is where you want to be when you're catching. I'm going to turn a little bit because I don't need to make somebody feel uncomfortable. There we go. Oh, okay. Do the other one. Don't look. I should have told you not to look at the person doing it. There we go. Oh, he's getting pumped up. That's what I'm talking about. We should be able to lift double his max. All right. Come on. Those elbows up. All right, 220. Let's see if I get one. See if I get one. No hook grip at 220. We'll try. I keep getting calls. Spam calls saying, hey, I want to buy your property for half the price of its worth. Nope, no thank you. I should answer just for fun so you can see how I actually talk to in cold calling, trying to buy my properties. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that for fun. It only takes like 5 seconds. I'd only do it because it doesn't interrupt my lifting. All right, we got 220. 220, no hook grip. Snatch double. Let's try it. I got Foo Fighters playing now too. Dang, that's gonna get me pumped up. All right, here we go. 225, no hook. Big pull. Keep those hands moving. Pick up those feet. Head through. Cut it forward. I didn't get my hips underneath me. And that wasn't my hands kind of were part of it, but all right. I know I could do it. Okay, come on, hands. Rest a second. And I'm gonna have to do, since I missed that one, I'm gonna have to do another one, but here we go. 220. I didn't get my head through, is what it was. All right, here we go. 220, no hook grip. Nope, feels like it's rolling in my hand. All right, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Gotta use my straps because my hands start tearing up that sore I got. All right, here we go. Yeah, just when you're doing no hook grip, the bar rolls in your hands. Especially when you make good contact on your thighs. You drive it up, you get a lot of roll there. That was a terrible lift. The reason why I say it was terrible, I caught it poorly, and I kind of torqued my shoulder. Well, as you see, I lifted it higher, but when I dropped, didn't drop under the bar fast enough, pull myself under the bar. So I was focusing too much on getting it up, not getting down. All right, here we go. The reason why I focus on technique every lift is do my best to get muscle memory so I don't have to be thinking about it every time, especially when you're getting max. Something's wrong. What am I doing? So the bar was in front of me. I'm just thinking through what I did. Bar was in front of me, dropped it, got to get back. All right, well, stupid body. Now I have to do this 4 times. If you just done it right the first time, yeah, my hips are not stacking underneath me. Here we go. Big pull. Get those hips underneath you. That was better. A little better. Actually, much better. So that was 2 total, right? I think it was 2 total that I got. But we're gonna go up because I want to. Actually, I think the top weight is like 225, but I think I'm gonna do 230 just for fun. But now that I'm using straps, it should be okay. 230. This honestly should not be a problem. Something's up with my technique. Maybe it's the power that I'm not getting my hips under me. It's translating into, oh, I got a lot. Which translates into my full snatch catch is I'm leaning forward. It kind of feels like it. At least I know that's what happens when I clean and jerk. All right. This isn't really even that heavy. Oh, huh. I guess he's done with that. So apparently my workout partner next to me just left me. I'm just kidding, I have no idea who he is. But I wonder if he's coming back. He left the weights. He left his last set of plates on the bar. Maybe he knows this next person coming after him. He knows the exact starting weight for somebody else. He's like, I know the next person is gonna need this, what is it? 175. They're gonna need 175 in the exact position. They don't even need to lower this or raise it. And that's what it is. All right, so we got 230 snatch double, big pull, head through. Should be a piece of cake. Every day is leg day. Every day is leg day. Every day is leg day. Excuse me. All right, here we go, 230. Man, after 345 doubles front squat, my legs aren't feeling too bad, so I'm happy about that. All right, here we go. Here we go. $230. See, my head should be down like that. It's okay. Oh, maybe he's coming back. Maybe he just had to use the bathroom and dance a little bit. That's probably, oh, good. Good, he's coming back. It just looks like he is not working out here because he just left the bar. Wait, maybe not. Where are you going, dude? Your bar's over here. I guess not. I guess he's done. Okay, here we go, 235. No, 230. Big pull. Big pull. Head through. That felt better. See, my head came down. That was better. That felt better. That felt better. All right. Oh, no, he is coming back. Awesome. Never mind. I don't know, this guy's confusing me. Ah, he came and went. My phone. Where is my... Nope, I guess he's not using it. Clean and jerk. Ooh. So, doubles. Well, clean and jerk double. Not bad. Up to 276. Double. Should be able to hit that no problem. So I'll obviously go higher, but all right, here we go. Every day's leg day. And what I always do is I always drop down, even though I'm done with snatching. And I just snatched a heavier weight. I drop back down because the technique for the clean and jerk is totally different, even though it looks very similar. So you got to warm up that clean and jerk movement. Yep, I was right. He's done, and he left his weights for somebody else. So, note to self: if you're watching this, you're like, "Hey, I want to go to the gym and not look like I'm a newbie." Very simple. Just clean up your weights, put them away. That's the first thing. If you do that, you're going to look like a pro, trust me. But you see how well, you can't see my barbells plates in front of me, but I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 plates in front of me. And it looks like, hey, it's a mess. But when I leave, there's nothing here. I got my bag. Everything's cleaned up. Put away. All right, here we go. 185. Okay. Oh, hold on. I forgot. This is what I need. Because I usually do not get my elbows fast. So, I'll show you. This is as far as I can reach. And then get the bar, or the band. Get that around. Oh my goodness. Because I know I can get there. I just know my limitation is my rotator cuff. So, this helps me be able to get faster elbows. All right. And this one, let's see where this one's at. Yep, that's as far as it wants to go. Oh, what is that? That hurt. Love it. I'm going to leave you out. All right, we got 185 double. I'm going to power this so that hopefully my body can power it with fast elbows. Fast elbows. Not bad. Should be there. So it's only a double. Everything's only double, so much easier. Yesterday was complex, 9 movements each rep. You gotta do that 3, 4 times, something like that. So that was tiring. That was okay. Starting weight's 228. Should I jump up? Yes, I should. Yeah, you're fine. Those elbows moved okay. Happy about those elbows. And yes, this is how I normally think in my brain. Right now I'm just stating the things that I'm thinking as I would normally lift. All right, 230. Where'd that clamp go? But I felt so embarrassed yesterday. Never done it. Should I even tell you about it? Most of you guys wouldn't even see it. Yeah, I won't tell you. I won't tell you what happened. If you're on, you're thinking, yeah, Dustin's, what a noob. But yesterday did something that was so newbie. Nobody got hurt, but I was like, I'm embarrassing myself in front of the weights. So I decided, I took that last live stream down because it was so embarrassing. If you were on, let me know you saw it and what I did. I mean, it was literally like a fraction of a second and you wouldn't even know what happened. But I was so embarrassed. And then I told my kids about it. Guess what they did? First they went and watched it. They went and watched it. And they said, you must be so embarrassed. Yeah, my kids were laughing at me. All right, here we go. So 2:30 double. Wow. Oh my goodness. This place is packed. What is the deal? Here I am thinking it's Wednesday, nobody's gonna come in. But apparently, what time is it? Apparently 10 a.m. is the time for this place. What is the deal? That's so many people. But, do you think I care? No, in fact, it's cool. But I work out on this platform, which nobody bothers me. That's why I leave all these plates out. All right, 2:30. Double fast elbows. Come on, fast elbows. You can do it, fast elbows. Here we go. That's not good. That's better. Kind of press that. When it's light like this, I slack off on my technique, especially when something's not. I mean, like, I could do a lot more on my jerk, and so I get lazy. You need to do it right every time. I want a muscle memory. All right, here we go. 2:30 double. Fast elbows. Come on, elbows. Should be like that. That was okay. That was okay. What do we got next? I think it's 2:45. 2:45. Yeah, so my shirt actually does say every day is leg day. Did front squat today, back squat yesterday, back squat the day before that too. The skin's coming off. All right, 2:45. And then it's just much better when you do legs every day. You don't look like a chicken walking around. And you guys have all seen guys that upper body's huge, lower body's tiny. In fact, I'll tell you one thing about those types of guys. They have a lot more willpower than most people. The guys that have a huge upper body and a tiny lower body. Let me explain. The reason why I say they have a lot more willpower is it takes at least twice as much effort, work, by not working out your legs than when you do work out your legs. Because when you work out your legs, the biggest bone in your body is your femur, and then the biggest muscles are your quads and hamstring. Well, do you guys know where blood is produced in your body? I probably should use a band while I'm doing this. Blood is produced in the body inside of your bones. Well, if your bones are weak, it's gonna be a harder time to create the blood for your body. If your bones are strong, if you have strong muscles pulling on the bones, making the bones stronger, because that's where it attaches, then your bones get stronger, you make more blood. If you don't have blood, you die. So, also, when you're working your legs, it's the biggest muscle. Your body tells yourself, hey, I need to produce more growth hormone, more testosterone, more everything. And so people who do not work out their upper body, they have to work harder. People who work out their lower body as well, they don't have to work out as hard because their lower body helps them produce more that helps the rest of their body to grow. When you're just working out your upper body, you make it harder on yourself. And to get that big, the reason why I say they have the most willpower and all that, it's because to get that big without working out your lower body, they're working out twice as hard as they should. All right, here we go, 245. Clean, let's do power. Fast elbows, come on elbows. Fast elbows, big pull, fast elbows. See, that's not where I want to be. That's where I need to be, come on. Come on. All right, now I gotta do full. I gotta do a full clean because my elbows are not moving like they should. All right, here we go. Full clean. I have to. I want to do power, but my elbows are not moving the way they should. See? That's better. Kind of threw it in front of me. All right, what's the next weight? All right, what's the next weight? 260 is the next weight, but it's just much easier to throw on 210s on top of that because the weight after this is 280. So with 280, going from 265 to 280, it just feels lighter. And if I go from 260 to 280, this makes it easier. Plus, if I go 265, it's so much easier than 260. 265 so much easier than 260. Piece of cake. So, you guys hear me talking to myself? Yes, I talk to myself. And the big reason why, and you maybe even listen to the words, I'm gonna grab another towel and some water. So I'll talk to you while I'm going, getting water. But the reason why you do positive self-talk instead of, well, number one, negative self-talk is not good. But if you don't talk to yourself, you are going to be talking to yourself in some way. If you focus your talking to yourself on positive things, trust me, positive things are going to happen, and your mindset, you are actually going to be more positive. In fact, when I talk to myself positively when I'm lifting, I hit the weights so much more than when I don't. Bruce Lee, was in the 60s, 70s, whatever, he said the exact same thing. Basically, if you tell yourself negative things, then your physiology, your brain, your everything is negative in your body, so negative things happen. Or you don't respond as well as you should, or you don't perform as well as you should. But if instead you have positive self-talk, where you, instead of saying, well, I have to go to the gym. No, how about saying, I get to go to the gym. You say, I get to go to the gym, and instead of being a chore or something you don't want to do, changes you to where you want to go. Because what if you couldn't ever go? Like, I have to go pick up my kids from school. Well, what if you could never pick up your kids from school again, God forbid? Well then, you would wish you could. So, positive self-talk, visualizing. Yes, this is a big towel, or relatively big towel, but I sweat a lot, so I get a big towel and pull it up. But that's why I now personally talk to myself much more than I used to, and do positive self-talk. So I'll hit these 265. I want to do power, but I haven't my catch sucked on the 245. So got to focus on the catch. But I'll tell you about a story about tennis players in just a second after I hit this. All right, you got a double. 265 double. Fast elbows. Come on. Full fast elbows. 265. Not bad. Well, remember I did front squats today? The reason why I go fast on my front squats is so I can pop out of the hole here when I'm doing clean jerk. All right, that was one. Good contact on the hips. Get those elbows around fast. That was okay. So next is 280, but let me give you, well, let me hold. First, let me catch my breath. Then I'll be able to give you the tennis information talk, whatever. All right. Whew. All right. 280 next. Now I did this 3 times on Monday. Today's only a double, and tomorrow's day off. So I think we're getting ready for Friday to probably be pretty heavy, but we'll see. Okay, while I'm resting, I'll give you the information, or sorry, the story about tennis players. So there was a study done on the top 5 players in the world. They studied all 100, but the top 100 players of them, top 5, had one amazingly distinct difference that set them apart from all the other 95. Can you guys imagine what that is? I'm still catching my breath. Can you imagine what that difference is? No, they didn't have 8 days a week to work out. No, it wasn't some fancy nutrition. No, it was not working out 12 hours a day. What it was, the top 5, every single shot they hit, they always thought and told themselves, the next shot is going to be amazing. This next shot is going to be fantastic. They visualize that shot. They visualize hitting it. Get this positive energy through them. Positive self-talk. And then all top 5 do that exact same thing. I probably need another breath. All top 5 do the exact same thing. Talking to themselves, telling themselves, this next shot's going to be amazing. This next lift is going to be amazing. That last one, that was a tough one, but this next one's going to be fantastic. It's when you get yourself in a positive frame of reference, mind, you hit it. All right, like this one, 280. This is so much lighter than 276, which was the weight, so much lighter. And you've already hit this on Monday for 3. This is a piece of cake. Yes, it is. It's going to be the best catch of the day. Elbow's going to come around fast. You're going to drop underneath it. It's going to be amazing. Perfect technique. Here we go. 280. Well, I'm not surprised that it felt really good. So I told myself it's going to be good. All right, every part of this lift, it's going to be amazing. Big pull, dropping fast elbows. It's going to be amazing. Best lift of the day. Not bad. And so it was kind of funny. The lift off, which means right when I came off the ground, I was a little forward. And part of my mind actually thought, uh-oh, this might not be a good lift. But I said, nope. In like a fraction of a second, I said, nope. Thought, this lift is gonna be amazing. You're gonna recover from it. This is all as I'm pulling it before I even get to the catch. And I did. Positive self-talk. And if you knew me before this, you would 100% say, there's no way Dustin would ever believe any of that stuff works. So, positive self-talk, or I don't know, I guess it's called woo-woo type stuff. Nope. I now believe it because it works. All right, so it's two. I just looked at it, but my short-term memory lost it. So it's 276, I believe. Let me double check. So this is clean pull, 276 by 4x4. So I don't need these anymore. But it feels good pushing myself. And so that's why I always increase the weight when I'm supposed to round. If I can't hit 276, do I go to 275? Nope. What do I go to? I go to 280. Because you're shortchanging yourself. That's, I don't know, it's not probably not the right term for it, but we need a new song. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so we got 4 clean pulls. I'm using straps because I don't need my hands to get tore up. All right, here we go. Clean pulls, same grip as you would a regular clean. Do everything but drop underneath it. So just like a pull, or just like a regular clean. That was 3. All right, so because it's not that hard of a workout, I am now going to get ready for push press. No, strict press. Reason why, instead of waiting too much, I might as well get the bar ready because I'm just waiting for my heart rate to come down. As you can see, I don't really talk to a ton of people. I'll talk to some people, and they're the ones that usually come up to me and talk. I don't know, I just probably should talk to more people, but a lot of guys come up to me and say, hey, I love seeing you, you're always here at the gym. We encourage each other. So anyways, so many people here, and I don't bother people, probably because I just want to lift. All right, so more clean pulls. Remember, set up just like a clean. Hand grip position, everything. Feet position. Not a deadlift. You're gonna act like you're gonna clean it, but just don't drop under it. And this is what I'm basically telling myself, but you guys are at the benefit of watching. All right, here you go. What I need to get better is not ripping it off the ground. Going slow off the ground and exploding at the knees. That's what I need to do. That's better. So I've always been, or tell myself, be patient. Be patient on the lift. When you're impatient, you're ripping it off the ground. You're pulling too early. Dropping too early. Even though it's like fractions of a second for each lift or each part of the lift. When you realize if you're patient on the lift, You get better technique. Maybe one day I'll explain that a little better. I could probably do it now. Jeremiah! What's up, buddy? Oh, he's on the phone. So I know some people's names here. Nope. So nobody, if you can see that one guy was on the phone. Platform to my right, your left. He left the weights there. And nobody has used that the entire time. All the other platforms are taken, but that one. That's why you do not leave your weights. I think that guy's long gone by now. I don't see him in here. All right. But yeah, if you want to look like a pro very fast in the gym, just put away your weights. All right, so we got pull, clean pull. Let's do it. All right, good setup. Big pull. Get those hips. Good contact. So what I'm really trying to do here is just focus on my technique. Strength is one thing you try to get, but try to get your technique right every time. Clean pull. Slow off the ground. Explode after the knees. You'll see some Olympic lifters, it'll seem like they even deadlift it. And then they'll get to their hips and explode. It's amazing. Whew. What is that, number 3, I think? I think that's number 3. And I got 4 sets. So I'm setting up for push press. No, strict press. Always. So every day's leg day. Every day is clean and jerk. Every day snatch. Every day strict press. And when I say that, like literally no joke, 5 days a week, I do all these lifts. Okay, here we go. Man, the gym's busy.
I thought you were on the phone too.
No.
I was on the phone. Somebody was dropping calls. Good morning, dude.
How you been, buddy?
Pretty good. So, dealing with work stuff.
Work stuff? Well, at least you're able to make it in.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's one of those mornings. It's like, dang, I shouldn't have woke up. It cost me like $3,000 already.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
It'll pick up.
well, it's $3,000 to make a delivery to my Tampa location right now. Ron and my customer.
Oh, that's... Here you are trying to sell, and they can't deliver.
Yeah.
It's like, you're making it hard on me. Come on, guys.
I'm moving from Nashville to Tampa. That's due tomorrow morning.
Uh-oh.
It's like 12 pallets. Box.
You be able to do it?
Yeah, it's gonna cost $3,000.
Oh, it's going to cost that much.
Yeah, just out of my pocket.
Out of pocket
Just
because...
to get delivered.
How did... Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, when it's, it's,
Oh, well, but in the end, you're making it right by your customer, and...
yeah, she definitely appreciates that.
Well, yeah. I mean, it'll always come back in a good way.
It does. It takes some time. It takes.
Well, I mean,
It seems like it takes too long.
yeah, no, I totally get it. But at the same time, you can sleep well at night knowing that you're taking care of everybody, and even if it's a little detriment to you.
What is it? Shoot, I said it. You gotta spend money to make money.
Yeah. Not always. I think you could.
Always. You don't
But
want to,
no, you're giving goodwill to your customer. You're showing them that you care about them more than their money, and
yeah.
it'll come back. I know it sucks. Don't get me wrong. I know it sucks, but
Yeah. Well, we sent home like 140 people. I had to go home. And yeah. So.
Yeah.
It's cost me $3,000, but it's costing them like thousands, just because they're missing all their orders. So.
dang.
But yeah, you're right. It'll come back.
It'll come back to you, man.
customer service.
Absolutely. Yep, I agree. All right, let me hit this. Yeah, so Jeremiah is one guy came up to me and said hi, and so I got his name. But usually everybody, I don't even know their names. I'll smile and nod, maybe say hi. But yeah, isn't that funny? All right, so last one, clean pull, slow off the ground, explode at the knees. 275, piece cake. I got to figure out how those guys do their Olympic lifting, where they get much better contact. I don't get good contact on my quads right here. All right, on to strict press. Don't really need to rest because that didn't take too much out of me. All right, 5 by 5. Let's see how we do. Funny enough, this used to be my but what changed was I started doing 5 by 5, and that's what got my strength stronger. I started doing it every day. Now I think if I were to 1 rep max on this, it might be 230. Maybe, kind of possibly. It's because I do it every day, and I love the 5 by 5. And yeah, I don't like sitting around waiting when I don't have to. I'll do stuff like clean up plates, clean up the bar, things like that, because why waste time? And I don't do sets of Instagram while I'm working out, so this works out just fine. Whew, feeling better, man. I had no thought in my head I'd be able to hit 345 double front squat today. Well, just like yesterday, on Monday, 405 double back squat. That was weird. I was like, how in the world did I hit that? But I wouldn't have done it if I didn't try it. All right, 195. 195. Fronts. No, push. Sorry, 195 press. 195 press. Wow, the gym is so packed today. What is the deal? I mean, I don't know, maybe it's winter, so no school. And that's when they roll in. I don't know, it's just much busier than it normally is. All right, here we go. 195 by 5. I kind of pushed that one. Whoops, oh my goodness. I blew that out, that was weird. Oh my God, you guys didn't see it, but I feel bad. I had a little slobber coming out of my mouth. Probably shouldn't tell you, should just wipe it up and not say anything, huh? Yep, that's pretty gross. All right, 205. Still got a lot more plates to clean up. While I'm resting, might as well clean up. I've got 4 businesses, and that's not including all the real estate that I own, 5 kids, so I do not need to just hang out at the gym. what I love to do is lift, so that's why I continue to come and lift. Meet people. Feel good, then go home. It's definitely not a bad thing for people to hang out here and chat with people. In fact, it's a really good thing because it gets you to keep coming in. I guess I'm just here for 2 hours already, so that's my time to talk to people and then take off. All right, so how are my shoulders doing? How are my shoulders doing? Not too bad. That should have been a little easier. If I would have said, kind of give myself an idea. But, I got 5 at 195, which used to be my max. But I can't complain about that. Sorry, I'm just playing Mr. Rogers right now. Playing Mr. Rogers, changing shoes. I think I told you why a couple days ago, but I put these shoes back in my bag, my lifters, and I'd rather have them as best as we can, cooled off and not sweaty when they go in my bag. All right, so we got 205 on strict press. Let's see how we do. Shoes a little tight. All right, here we go. Let's do 205. Let's try to get 5 times. No push, just strict press. Let's do it. 205. 205, 205. Every day is leg day. Love it. A little bounce, but I'm much happier. This was the last week. I maybe only could do it like twice in a row. So again, 5 at 205, not bad. Very happy about that. Oh my goodness, this place is packed with people. That's just crazy. So many people here right now. But the great thing is, I've got this platform. Few people like platforms. So here I am on my platform, taking my time. Nobody's saying, hey, you got how many more sets you got? Because once you got the platform, nobody else bothers. Yeah, huge. There's another gym in Arizona called Mountainside Fitness by Arrowhead Mountain. And at one corner of their CrossFit area, they call it CoreFit. And nobody bothered me there too, because when you're dropping 300 pounds from over your head, people tend to stay away, which is good. All right, well, almost there. My heart rate's almost down. So what is this, 215? Well, let's try to get a couple of these. 215 press. Now I know it's supposed to be strict, but we'll see. 215. That felt heavy. That last one felt heavy, but my goodness, oh my goodness. This place got busier than it was. Watch, February 1st, all these people will be gone. All right, so I got 3. I think I got 3. So I'm gonna try to get 1 or 2 more after I take a breath. Just taking a little breath so that I can try to hit another one. Here we go, 2:15. Let's try to get 2, knock out the rest of the 5. That was a lot of bounce. I think that's it. That was a bounce. All right, well, I'm almost. I'll maybe do one more at 225 just for fun. So it's 5.5 and I only got, what is the deal? Did everybody get the memo to come in at 10 o'clock on Wednesday? Can you guys look and see in the mirror? Can you see all the people? This is just nuts. But good thing I got my platform. Nobody bothers me. So that's good. Nobody bothers me. One more second, bud.
Yeah, you're good.
Go ahead. It's always interesting when somebody says, like that gentleman said, nice and all, you're good. Telling somebody you're good. That's just, I don't know, for me. Well, I read the Bible multiple times a day. And the Bible says, Jesus says, there's only one who is good. And that's your Father in heaven. No one is good, no, not one. So that's it always strikes my brain when somebody says, oh, you're good. I'm probably the only one that ever thinks like that. Oh my goodness. This whole morning, nobody's here. And what time is it? It is 10:52. And this place is packed. That is nuts. All right. Either that or they're all by me. I don't know what it is. All right, so we got 225, but last time I did it was a single. So not too shabby. Pretty happy that I got 215. A little bounce, but all right, my heart rate's almost down. Wow, this is what I'm talking about, New Year's resolution, people. The first Wednesday in February, it will not be like this. Can you guys see in the mirror all the people? Kind of want to turn the camera on so you can see how crazy it is. All right, here we go, 225. Strict press, 225 strict press. Let's do it. No bounce, or at least try not to. This is heavy though. All right. Strict press. 225. That was a little bounce, but nope. Well, that's not bad, considering usually 225 is my max. I'm not too upset about that. But since there are so many people here, I'm gonna grab my camera, kind of turn it around so you can see how many people are here. It's just crazy. Well, you can't really see. Oh, that's too fast. That feels awkward if I'm telling people that or acting like that, saying, hey, everybody, you're on camera. But it's crazy. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll be here. Thursday's the day off. Thursday's my day off, and then